How's it going, everybody? All right, so I think what we're doing today is being horrified by these missions. You know, I've tried these a few times. We've paid for that. That may be our only choice. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. We're gonna have to take the risky start, I think. All right, let's go. Please let me not be scared.
Manifestation frightened your warband and scattered them in the ruins.
Every time. Have you noticed that? Every time it picks that. It picks that. Better not be Skaven. Are you the level 1 guy? No. It is Skaven, by the way. You know what I mean? But look at this. Like, look how far away we are, right? What is with the one map that we got twice that it spawned next to it? I think if you get that map with that start and you're scared, you're just right next to them and you die. Well, whoever's there, because they're all alone. Well, if it would stop putting my archers there, it'd be okay. But it always puts someone else. It puts, you know, it'll pick the 2 archers out of the 10, which is very specific. Nothing we can do about it. So we need 9 wordstone, huh? Getting a wordstone looks tough. How many's on the field? 15, and 1's been claimed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1 up there. That's going to be a tough one to get. There is a set of 3 there we'll have to get. There's 1 here. Let's see what we can do. All right, where's he at? He is nowhere close to anything, which is unfortunate. Oh, well, there's a cluster. I mean, we could have our zombies pick that stuff up. Just so he stays very strengthened. I probably should have put him in ambush stance. I think ambush stance would have been much, much smarter because they're not going to fight him. There's no way. They walk by him every time. It just isn't great. Not for them, anyway. It isn't smart for me to leave him there. I didn't expect these 2 to both be at the ready. Is this the one that's level 8? I think it is. Oh, she can pick that up, so she's going to.
Updated.
If it's not going to take my movement, we might as well grab it. Okay. Now, she could grab this one, too, but let's take a look at what debuff she got. Climb and leap. That's a pretty safe debuff to get. It's not too big of a deal, so we'll try that. We'll try to live with that one. Now, we've picked up 1. Let's take a look at what we have. So he's going to pick up 3. That'll put us to 4. That's 5, 6, 7. There's an 8th there. So we need to steal 1 or get to here. And we're just, that isn't going to happen. Right there he is. Okay. Yeah, we can't be too aggressive here. It's just, it's not wise to be aggressive on that. Uh-oh. Well, he's not getting that. I guess another zombie can. Is there anyone back there that could grab it? Maybe him, because he's not going to be doing much anyway. He's already pretty unreliable, we'll say. Okay, so this is the zombie that needs to go upstairs. You grab the stuff. I'm just gonna have him be on loot duty here, because I think the other one's on the top floor. So we're just gonna grab this. Okay, they're not gonna go up there and get him. Probably not. I mean, if they do, uh-oh. Nice teeth, sir. I don't know why I'm looking at his teeth right now. Don't ask me. Can we get...
Objectives updated.
I'm still trying to consider how I'm going to build him with 2 one-handers. I mean, first we have to get him. And then to follow up with that... There is loot in here. It's pretty right in front of us, so we're going to grab it. Well, nothing like the Sisters of Kegmar to show up. Okay, where's this one at? Can't believe how late in the turn my archers are, though. That, that light armor is really slowing us up, and it's only 10. You wouldn't think it'd be that important, but it is. It is very important. I'm still really scared about that guy coming back with his low intelligence. I may, if we keep him, give him the book and just put 3 more points into it. Just to give him that really good resistance to, you know... stupidity. Okay. We're just gonna leap down. There's not much else we can do. And right there's the word stone, so he'll grab all 3. He, funny enough, does have a lot of loot slots here. I mean, that sucks. That's another bit of damage we really didn't want to take, but...
Objectives updated.
That's okay. Let's do that. Really? I think I've gotten hit by 4 damage abilities.
Objectives updated.
What is happening? That was aggressive from the game. Yeah, we're just gonna keep him back a little bit because, yeah, that hurts. Getting 20 damage ripped out of you that soon, you know, it's really not what you want to deal with. How are we gonna get that? I mean, honestly, how are we gonna get that? Is there one here? I think that's all the way upstairs. No, it's right there. He can probably get that next turn. We'll see if any Skaven come running for us. How's it going, Ed? Ooh, miss on that one, huh? Is he gonna make the distance? I think it's new turn. Ah, gonna set up an Overwatch, huh? Okay. Interesting call. She is up on the 2nd floor. Probably not going to see that supply. Yeah, that is way down there, isn't it? It's in another building. Yeah, we're not getting that. Yeah, I'm not worried about that singular one. Let's move up and get into position.
A new
here.
round has started.
We're just gonna have to let them approach here, unfortunately. They're definitely gonna be doing that. Oh, wow. Is he gonna charge my leader? That is not a good plan. Especially if you miss. That is definitely not good. I mean, I missed too, apparently. He hits on 66. Will I hit on 88? Okay. A little bit better if we hit back when we have better odds. How does he miss 2 already? Yeah, you're not feeling so good, but your turn's over. Yeah, let's see if their leader shows up. If they try to double surround him, that's just gonna put them in awkward situations because the damage throughput's just not gonna be good. What's up, Zeto? I think he picked up a word stone there? No, he ate a trap. Uh-oh. Oh, he walked into that. Oh, that's a big crit. Wielding a dagger. Okay. Interesting decision. Owie. I mean, he's committed to this fight. He's just not going to win it, that's for sure. I'm surprised he's hitting all these attacks. just because, you know, his chance to hit was lower. But, you know, sometimes you are lucky. Yeah, they're going to lose 2 heroes already. This Wordstone's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's going to be a problem. They're just bringing everyone. What are we going to do? Oh, they're flooding. They are flooding. They're not going to do it. Math is not math in Mordheim. No. Oh, no. It is absolutely not. They'll just do what they want. I got a new mouse pad. It already has like little marks on it because my cat decided to knead into it. Oh, wow. This guy is not feeling healthy. Oh, we missed an 88. I mean, I guess. You know, what's 3 out of 4? It's probably 88%. Yeah, I think. Yeah, they have chosen to really Why are you critting so much? I mean, you do have a 10% chance on him, but holy cow. All right, so I have a plan here. I have a plan, Arthur. What? She won that? I mean, yeah, he didn't have the shield out, but like, what? He brought that with him? So the reason I'm doing this is I'm not gonna swing. I'm not swinging this. The only thing I'm doing is preventing him from interrupting us. I like how I'm still running for loot. Like that is somehow the best plan. All right, here comes the charge. Big hit, 48 damage. Yeah, that's what we'll take. I mean, I could have definitely played this a lot smarter and not kept him going for loot. He could have even hopped down, but I like secondary missions. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I forgot. He has all of his points. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that mistake again. Just stay there. It's fine. And then I think your loot was next building over. Yeah, let's do that. And it wasn't this? No. Ah, they're not letting me in? Come on, game, let me be greedy. What's this about? Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, I doubt they're gonna fight Ben, but this works. He'll walk around Ben. He'll eat that ambush for free. All right. Oh wow, really? That was an ambush. Nah, just let him keep his turn. I don't care. All right, time to do some damage. 50. I mean, if you could hit the shot, it's a coin flip. There we go. Has anyone else got a move here? Can she reach that loot? Probably. Probably. What was that, 85? There was an 85 in there somewhere. There it is. Do I want to downtown that shot, though? Yeah, I guess. Might as well get it in there, you know? Free damage. Do I need to cast a spell? Nah, not really. Not effective at the moment. Oh, no way you get in the way. Wait, what? You're seriously? Interesting call. It's on 65. And the guy a mile away, well, you know, you don't want to hit your teammate, and there's no chance to make that mistake. So it is nice that they don't let you do that unless you use a blunderbuss. But then it's not an accident. They told you that was going to happen, so... I mean, look at him just winging shots into his teammate. All right, buddy. I like how I'm trying to level this dude, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what? Get loot for me.
Objectives updated.
Yeah, you're level 1. Get loot. That's like the 5th time I've taken wordstone damage. They're being rude tonight. 32, huh? I mean, doesn't hurt to try. Doesn't hurt to try at all because no one gets hurt. Maybe my arrow count gets hurt. All right, just move up. They'll probably see you and be like, All right, well, if they're starting to bring purples. Oh.
Objectives
Oh, we
updated.
are. Okay. Ow, my feelings. Okay, wait a minute. There is potential here. He'd die. Boom, 108 damage. Whew. The hero pixel. Is this a deadly mission? No. No, with no defenses.
A new round has started.
Nuh-uh. That's tough. Their trading potential on a brutal or deadly mission is way too high. I don't think you could do that. I mean, they're deleting you in 1 turn and you're deleting them in 2 turns. Like, no. You just can't out-trade that. You can parry him out, sure, but you gotta get there. Okay, this zombie's fighting his demons, I guess. But he isn't losing to his demons. His demons are dodging him. Oh, there he is. Nice to be getting the people gear. Oh yeah. Well, what I'm hoping for, and this mission has already gotten me good here. I'm hoping for a lot of purple weapons, because once I start getting purple weapons, my zombies, once they have the 5 points, will switch the shield off and go all in on damage, because that's what I want to do. You know, it's time to make them rats pay. Has he gone yet? He has not. And I'm considering just killing him. Wait, aren't you... Yeah, you have all your points. Do I just go for this? I mean, we could put a lot of damage into him. We're doing it. We're in. With 9 points? Yeah, you're out of here. Go ahead, swing back. Oh, wait. Why do you have... His points are too low. I mean, I have the same thing, but they usually don't bring that. This game's so wild to me. Because sometimes they follow the rules like that, and then sometimes they don't. I guess you really have to look at their points because you never know. But I think on average, after a story mission, specifically after story missions, if you swap out your team to like a B team and go into it, they fight you like you have your best of the best. I've noticed that. Like, you'll come in with heroes with 5 points and they'll just walk up with people sporting like max attack points. It's awful. So you have to be really careful with that kind of thing.
Objectives updated.
Very, very careful with it. But I think after this mission, the fun truly begins because we're bringing back in stupid. I mean, that's not fair because, you know, he wasn't stupid until he died. Skaven. Get him! You know, you didn't have to crit, but I guess you got him. And boy, did you get him good. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. Oh, he wasn't geared. Yeah, he was the low-level guy. So he probably has just guns, so I'm not really in for what you're selling. They're not fleeing yet. So I think I want to get this kill and just be done with it. Boom. Check his pockets. Yeah, I figured. The Skavens seem to do the undead thing, which is the stupid thing, where you put way too many items on one character and just go, yep, that'll fix it.
Objective completed.
Was that another cluster? No, it was just shards. The reason I also took this one is as long as this isn't minus movement, we get in anyway. Why not? I mean, we could steal his guns and sell them if they're any good, but he hasn't hit anything, so I don't know what his damage is. I guess you could do this. Those are pretty high damage. Okay. That's 6 times we've gotten that now. Yeah, we're just gonna have to eat it. That's okay. Don't know why I'm doing that, but you know, this is the way I'm gonna end this turn. Can I get the loot without wasting it? Oh, perfect. The one thing I love about this challenge, though, is, you know, oh, nice movement. I'm building so much strength, so I have so much loot. A new strategy where he keeps all his henchmen level 0 and basically uses only heroes and leader to clean up. Is it for like a challenge, or is he using that to like farm gear? I mean, it can work. Well, I think. It could potentially work. He plays because it keeps all the enemy henchmen level 0 too. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I suppose that can work, but I find that, and I say this a lot, at the level 5 range, right as your characters are hitting level 5, your values just become... The hell's that guy? Oh, he's using range, I don't care. I find that the values are now good enough with what I want my character to do, that he's hitting consistently enough that I see no reason not to bring him as a higher level. Personally, I like it. It feels consistent enough to do it. So, I don't know. That's an interesting strategy, though. Wonder how good it works. The only thing I'd fear with that strategy is... is their loot still going to be good? That's what would scare me. Is the loot good? 12 damage? Are you serious? Because I know they base their loot off of what you bring. You're disengaging? Buddy. That doesn't work on vampires. I'm pretty sure he only disease... I realize now that my entire melee completely negates Globadier. He's got cover. a 10% crit. 7 of it's the bow, but good hits. Yeah, but my entire front line doesn't care about Globadiers. Imagine your DLC just being spit back in your face, you know? So they're pretty much out of here. We're done. We have secondary. I'm going in and finishing this guy. What's his health at? Oh, he gets, what's my damage? 109. What? On what metric am I hitting that hard? Oh, he has 30%? Holy cow. I have never seen such stupidity.
A new round has started.
How did you whiff that one? Double whiff on it. Well, she hit the second one, but then he dodges it on 20. What are you gonna do? I don't like that. Yes, they stayed. Good, 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 good. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's uneventful here. Like, it changes nothing. Oh, are you using basic shurikens? Buddy, I know that feeling. I experienced the playthrough where I only used basic ranged on 4 of my units, and they never got shurikens the whole campaign till the last mission, so I never got to use them. And you know what's funny? That was not a challenge, it just happened that way. Nothing? Okay. Mordheim is such a funny place. Alright, well, you're dead. I could have charged. Yeah, well. How does that feel? Accidentally challenged? Yeah. You know, it was fun. I can't complain. That was the glorious diamond formation. Oh! The best one-hander in the game, bar none. I don't care about anything else. Maces never fall off. Their hit chance plus the expertise is always in style. Because if they come up with a shield of shielding, you want that hit chance. Maces are just worth it. Do I grab Globadier for the undead? No, surprisingly not. Despite the fact you get the benefit for it, I never really grabbed the Globadier. The more I play, the less I like the Globadier. Don't get me wrong, he is great early game, but he falls off hard. How's it going, Greg? I find that his damage, because he's front loaded. You know, it's cool that you could put the glass, that would be frightening, but a gas cloud is nice. And yeah, you don't take the ticks every turn, and that damage is there, and it's good, and it hits multiple. But for 3 points, you know, it's often, it takes so many turns to get that damage. If you had a melee hero just go, crunk, with a charge, and it hits, you've just deleted somebody. And that's ignoring the chance they could just resist it. It's not broken. I will say that. It's not insanely OP. I don't know why I'm staring at this screen. It is not as OP as I once thought. I thought it was super OP at first. I was like, yeah, that's really good. You just ignore the problem. But the more I play, the less I want it. I don't know. I think it's because bonks are great and all. Yeah, it really is. Melee is insane. It is the answer to what ails you. Nice, that'll be helpful if they do somehow stay. Welp! Oh man, watch this. Oh! What the hell? What are you doing over there, you little bugger? Oh, please tell me I didn't mess that up. There we go. Charging! 53 damage. Might as well use the points. We got him. Why is my camera shaking? I'm not touching anything. This is the most aggressive shaking I've ever seen. There's an earthquake in Mordheim. I'm blessed by the crit gods? I mean, yeah, apparently. I mean, I don't need them, but they're here. What a bunch of friendly guys. It's weird. Sometimes, you know. And you know, the amount of weird times I miss, I can't complain because I've never lost a campaign. And I don't mean that as a skill thing. I just mean the dice have never ultimately threw me away. I've always been able to come back. Oh, that'd have been a real big hit. Yeah, I think most of our zombies aren't going to be able to do much if they can even reach. What I'm hoping I can do with a lot of zombies is just get a distance, get a charge, and then disengage. We're not getting that. Charge in then. Get the damage you can. I'm pretty sure they're out of here. But I have seen absurd turns. I have really seen them. My favorite is still the turn where... Oh yeah, I forgot you were here. Jump attack. Yes, the animation. I love that they have an animation for that. You never get to see it. 15% attack damage, by the way, or hit chance. I wish it was damage. And it gets reduced by 1 offensive point. Really, really rare, but really cool. He can hit 3 times. That's one way you can get 3 hits with some of your guys. You're finally on the last mission for Sisters, I think for the first time. One after the Chimera. Yeah, there's a rotation of 4 missions that everybody gets. Except there are slight differences on what you do in the mission. But there's also the start points. But unless you are the witch hunters or the undead, because they're DLC, they wildly change the missions, and I do like that. And also the final missions are always oh, he got hit by that rat and then lost it. Oh, he can kill this guy, so that's nice. Won't get his loot, but not that I'm worried about it. We got so many purple maces this mission. I'm so happy. All right, well, it all comes down to who's going next. Not him. This guy up here, but I don't think he can make the distance. No, he cannot. Can you grab me anything? Is there anything even close to this zombie? Nope. There is no way these rats stay in. Why do I miss charges and ambushes lately? I'm trying to remember what the final mission for the Sisters are. I was thinking of that last time as well. There's the Chimera mission. There is the 8 pillars. Oh, that's the last one. Yeah, you're doing the 8 pillars. I remember, I call it the 8 pillars because you have to like touch all the statues. I got a master formula. That's really good. But that mission for my challenge run will forever be burnt into my mind. Well, no, it won't. I'll forget it. But because that mission starts with the huge AoE around the map where any casts are guaranteed to punish you, my challenge was I had to cast something. So like every turn I eventually was just like, well, desperation, because I figured I was just going to keep losing that mission because I was going to take stuns, open wounds. That's pretty much the only 2 I was worried about. There was, I think I ate like 7, no, it was like 5 lightning bolts throughout that campaign. It was really brutal. But I just said heck with it and just started
All
casting anyway.
mortal flesh
I
must
actually it
eventually
turned out
wither
pretty
and
okay. I mean, I
rot.
won the mission.
Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations.
Secondary mission done.
Nice progress.
Oh, level 10. Nice job. Well, we need to train him up. I'm hoping to get a lot of people level 10 here soon, and then we can start the training montage. We got 3 purple maces. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. We got a shield of spell breaking, which is garbage, but the mace of expertise is amazing. 126 on that mission's a little tough, but got locked up on a pillar with a cultist. Witch lady was like, yeah, I couldn't disengage, so I had to wait a slow, painful death. Oh, yeah. Do you mean the boss? Because I think I ended up having to kill her pretty slowly, but I think this is how it works. If you're doing that mission, remember this, unless it's your first pillar. If you deactivate one pillar, you can spell cast again. It's only the first pillar that stops you. As soon as you touch that, you're in. And then just spell cast on her. I think her spell resist isn't too high. But if you have spellcasters, you probably have the resistance thing. But yeah, that's the best way you can do it. If you don't have a spell to reduce armor, spell cast anyway. That is what spells, as far as in my mind, what spells are really good for is if they walk up with a ton of melee resistance or a ton of armor or both, spells answer it. That's the only place spells are useful, is boss level stuff. You have a Daredevil Maiden going on? Oh, that's pretty good. Are you using a two-hander with her? Because I don't like Daredevil if you don't have the spear. Spear is the only way I go for that. Because, well, I don't know that the final boss lady actually has good dodge. I don't know. That's an interesting thought. Oh, maybe she will get... Oh, she's only at 13. Ooh. It's an interesting thought there. How insanely buffed up these zombies are. Like, wow. Zombies with their one slowdown thing. The slower movement is pretty tough, but I'm gonna start calling it by this. I'm gonna call it the Sisters of Sigmar situation, where because they can't use ranged, the AI will never blunder the fighting capacity with a zombie. Just like the sisters, you can't blunder their points. They only do weapon skill and accuracy. So you're always technically getting what you want. I use 2 one-handers and weak spot in either Order or Sigmar's Second Wind from the Purifier. That's not bad. Those are both pretty good uses for it. Especially if you have them like locked in with a bunch of people. Yeah, give them the buff. I never really used Second Wind. I always felt like it was bad, but it's good on impressives. I don't remember what Adrenaline Rush is, though. What was that one under? That was under... Oh, yeah, and you use that one? I've never used that. That always scares me to take that. It is pretty useful, though. Depending on if you have it. I mean, I guess if you're dual wielding... You're only paying 2 anyway. And then you get the 3, so... Well, it doesn't quite work out. You'll be sitting on 1, but if you have the other one... It's good on impressive. Yeah. It's just a lot of damage to take. You are trading better. For sure. Like, it always makes sense. I don't know. I don't like to give the opponent time... or the opportunity to burst me. Although she's impossible to burst. I'm gonna make a video. Like, I'm gonna make a video on that. Like, all the impressives. I'm just making it as a funny video that makes fun of, like, the issue with impressives. I'm definitely gonna make it. Because, you know, all the impressives have these huge flaws, and she has one of the flaws, but the only one. On YouTube? Yeah. Because she's just like, she's the best one. There's no comparison. Do I have a link? If I had my bot on, yes. Do you think I got that shit on? Hold on. Let me do it. It'll link it up. Where'd it go? Here we go. I think it was this. Hold on, let me check. I don't remember what the... There you go. But... Is quote bot on? It is now. Yeah, I haven't really made joke videos, but I've considered doing it. Oh my god, that quote's old. Holy cow. Of course, all those quotes are just misquoted heavily. But yeah, here's the thing. I'll give you a snippet. I don't know why that breaks. I don't know what's up with that. I think you have to do it twice and then it goes back to it. But the thing with her, and here's the two things I hate about impressives. Well, there's three things. And one of them she can't help, right? Well, there's two things that I don't like that she affects. But the two things, there's like four majors. First off, they're very easy to hit with ranged. Every impressive has large, except her. So that's gone. And then the next one is they can't loot. She can loot. As far as I remember, she can loot. I hope she loots. I kind of recall looting with her. She can climb. That doesn't bother me. I don't do that. I don't use her for that. But the other two things that that sucks is, funny enough, you're losing out on two heroes for the impressive, which is kind of a thing. Ultimately, you can use it, but I hate that you're losing out on loot space to bring her, or well, her, or any of them really. You're losing out on loot space. And the ultimate one, and why I kind of don't use them, is I don't like how the AI blunders them, and I hate how you have to play around them on your day-to-day missions. I think for story missions, they're great, but I dislike how it feels playing against them versus the AI, because they'll just throw it at you, and it's not that they do good, but they have the most chance with that unit to just go, oh, look, one enemy deleted, and they just dump their offensive points and a unit can die in that time. That, I hate it, because that really affects your warband. It doesn't matter against them because they're just going to get a new warband anyway. So theirs always seems stronger. No, I don't have that feeling. I just hate that they can eat your henchmen alive before you can help them. Especially if your henchmen can't disengage, they're doomed, because you can't kill them that fast. And if they focus, they're deleting someone, and that hurts a lot. Because if they get an injury, you might have to fire them. They could just outright die. So I don't like that. They usually blunder them and they're stuck in a door going, but like even that feels bad, you know? But you have to utilize it if they do it. Yeah, I remember going through some of those quotes. I don't remember how big the list is for quotes. You just have to keep doing quotes until it works. Also, side note, oh, well, there's 145 gold. Continuing with the side note, while I give out some loot here and sell some junk. I don't know who watched that my Messia game I was playing the last 2 days. I couldn't play it today. I didn't have access to the PlayStation for that. But what did you guys think of that game? Do we want to see me play more of that or not? Because I won't if you guys don't want to see it. Oh, and yeah, let me give out those maces. Yep, that'll be fine. You have a blue weapon? You do. It's a mace now. So I think this will mean everyone has purple weapons. You want to see more Final Fantasy 14? When did I have any of it? No, I have not played that, Zeto. I have not played any Final Fantasy 14. The only MMO I've really played is I've played World of Warcraft. Oh, really? We're still waiting for shields to come in. I do want to switch her to a spear, but I mean, I could switch her to a purple one-hander, but unless it's a spear, I don't see a point. I'm really waiting to utilize that properly. Actually, is she level 10? No. But when one of them gets level 10, they can go back to a two-hander until we train them. You like the classic WoW? I enjoy it. I was going to try and play SOD. I just haven't gotten back into it. I subbed, and it's like, I have other games I want to play. Yeah, I've not played Final Fantasy 14. Something that keeps me with classic WoW is the story. Even though it's very basic stuff, I like how the zones play out. Okay. We're going to go to the next day. The first quaff. I don't remember what that means. Is that the first year, I think? I think that's what they're signifying there. So it's been a year. Maybe? I actually don't know how the time scales work. I don't have the achievement to have a warband for 10 years. What feels like endless chores, Zeto? Are you talking about like retail WoW, or are you talking Final Fantasy 14? Oh, lose interest? That's a tough one. I think you really gotta have a, I'm not buying a halberd. Should I buy this shield? I was kind of ignoring that one. But 93's not that much. It just sucks I'm paying for an enchantment. All MMOs. Yeah. The thing with me is I don't mind classic WoW, and I didn't mind Burning Crusade. But I think having a friend group helps with that. But it almost has to be one that you play any other game too, and it's fun. I don't know. It's tough for me. SOD could be fun. But, you know, a thing that I enjoy as well is I like PvP. I do like it. And I know I say that when I play this game a ton and I don't even try the PvP. But I don't like dice game PvP. Even though that technically has it and, you know, just random crits and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't taking that mission. Oh, boy. All right, we're taking this one. This is a safe mission.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's
Now, I want to be clear. I'm not good at PvP in these games. I just enjoyed them, but I never really committed to it, like, at a high degree. That was something I was always... Oh, wait. Right. I have a start here. What are we fighting? Witch Hunters, huh? Well, we can put all the zombies here, I guess. I'll put my archers in there. Oh, I forgot to switch my archer back out. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Maybe an org for death rolls. You know, I was considering playing the re-release, the anniversary realms, because I would like to try Burning Crusade again. I didn't do Burning Crusade Classic because at the time all my friends quit. But also, it's one of those things that if I play it and like stream it and we're having a good time, I would play it all day. I don't care. But I always want it to be something we enjoy. That's why I even asked for Messia, Time Messia, whatever it is, you know, whatever that game was. I won't really play a game if we're not enjoying it because, you know, I can play a lot of games and have a good time playing them. That's not a problem for me. Hardcore was fun. I played a few hardcore characters. Of all the ones I've played, I've lost one. I think one total on proper servers. And that was due to an elite enemy that I did not know what he did. And so I tried to bail, and then he ran at Mach 10 because the game didn't know how to path him. So he just ran at faster than like epic mount. Probably double that. It was insane. I was like, oh, I'm probably dead because he didn't unleash either. He was just stuck in there. It was one of those unfortunate ones, but that was their first, you know, attempt at hardcore. Got some stupid stuff. I did play one in a private server that you could do. It was all the enemies did triple physical damage and 5 times magic damage. But it was also a server you got different abilities, so there was some crazy stuff. Now, I didn't re-roll for it. Like technically, it's like a random. Like you get levels and it would randomly give you abilities to choose from. I think I had a spellcaster, something to do with slow. But yeah, spellcasters were the scariest thing to fight because they would just delete you. If you were fighting a caster, they had to not hit you with a spell. If you got hit by one spell, dead. But it was a triple challenge. It was hardcore on that server. It was hardcore. The XP was basic Blizzard XP, so it took a while to level up. What's with all these traps? Yeah, we really need to start training montaging these guys, but I'd hate to leave them, you know, out and about. But yeah, that super damage was tough. But other than that, I didn't lose any characters. I mean, Troll, Mage, and Hunter. I mean, hey, if you had a good time learning them, you know, Hunter was a class I always wanted to try and learn all the cool stuff, like all the kiting and resetting, and that was always fun. I just never did it. There's like a lot of things I always wanted to try, but I just never did. Because like the time spent practicing those, man, I was online and not like doing group stuff with my buddies, so I never did it. It was just one of those weird things. Never did it. You could probably do that. Untarded. Nothing wrong with that, man. As long as you aren't stealing loot, it doesn't matter, you know? There was some great stories I had back when I played during the original releases stuff and my buddies doing funny stuff. That was more fun than like playing it all correctly. You know, I get now that everybody's like they're looking up guides, they're doing all the meta stuff. I get it. But when you ultimately look back on games, what's the best parts? It is the stupid fun that happens. I've had moments where I did stuff that was really awesome and cool, but still, in my mind, to me, the first thing that'll come back is the stupid fun. When you won the Mage Blade, hey, if you rolled it and you won it, that's how it is. You know, I find that guilds that funnel everything to the people who are top performing, yeah, that'll do well in the long run, but I don't know. It just, I feel like if it's not going around randomly to the people who were there consistently, I mean, I can get it. If you got a new person that just showed up, maybe don't give them something because they might jump ship. But if you're not being fair and just trying to push it to important people and not giving everyone their fair shake for showing up, I mean, you know, that's just not it. I don't know. And you know, I got to experience what it is to get a lot of loot, and it was accidental when I played the little bit that we had a small guild for Burning Crusade and we were doing Kara. I was the only plate wearer because I was playing as the tank and paladin. Well, it kept dropping holy gear, and I was the only person I could use it. And I was like, I felt bad because like I'm winning this loot. I wasn't technically using it, but I still felt bad because, you know, why am I getting all this loot? I wish I could be like, no, let's turn it into something else, because I had what I needed, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing and how I look at it. Well, it is that, but I just don't like it. I like to see everyone getting a piece of the pie, so to speak. Without the tank, you get no loot. I mean, that's true. But I took the time to gear up, and I still got tank loot. And then I was also getting that healing loot, so I was getting way too much loot. And I just didn't want all my gear, you know? It gives me something, like I still had chase items before we quit. They all quit for, I think it was when Blizzard had a scandal for something. No, we can't play. You know, I don't know. For me, even as the main tank, it was still like I liked to see other people get loot. The excitement, you know, of someone getting loot. How can you not? Well, I can get why you might not enjoy it because you're more worried about yourself, and that's fine. It is a game. It's a game about your enjoyment, but I like to see other people get stuff. Yeah, exactly. When they get excited about it, you know, them getting other pieces is it's just great. Ooh, there's a trap. Okay, we'll use that. I just remember there were like a lot of the times that would make me leave a guild is when it was clear they were funneling pieces that weren't going to help the raid clear next week to people just because they wanted it and not because it was going to help the raid, because they wanted it now. They didn't want to wait for it. And it was definitely because there was a two-hander, right? And the main tank wanted a two-hander because he was going to PvP in Classic. Like, I think the nature of denying a two-hander to someone who's going to use it for damage is the dumbest shit. When people blame the healers, why? Were they not able to keep people up? You know, it's weird now when I look at you know, how people play Classic WoW, because it's just, they have to be playing the meta stuff, and they're like, yeah, well, people really like playing the game at a really high pace. It's like they do, but they don't really like it. They like flexing. That's what they like. They're not in it to push the game as far as they can go because they're reading a guide. And I get it. There's a solved meta, but for me, I like to find the just weird ways to play it. Find ways to break that meta. That to me sounds more enjoyable. The exploration of it. You kind of stopped playing before that happened. You know, there should be no point that you make fun of your healers. Even if they're doing bad, you help them, but you don't tell them that they're just doing terrible. And you don't tell them they have to do better. Unless you're, like, again, if they are falling behind or that, or they're clearly, like, drunk or stoned. You know the guys playing MMOs that are, like, clearly not playing the game at all. They're just, like, passed out in the middle of important stuff happening. Okay, maybe to those you say, could you not do that? You know, you're here with your buddies. At least be awake. But you still don't make fun of them.
A new round
because,
has started.
Like, healing is always in that weird situation. It's either super stressful or nothing's going on. So it's like, you know, it's kind of one of those thankless jobs. It's not that guy. It's just a classic WoW thing. People have it all figured out, and that's what I don't like. I don't like when a game is 100% figured out, and then everyone's just following that rotation. You know, it's. I mean, I get it. You know, I like classic WoW. I'd play that all day versus retail personally because I don't like the insane amount of hamster wheel stuff in retail. That's baffling to me, and it takes too much effort trying to remember all the different things you need to be doing, and like, oh my god. I also don't like Mythic Plus. I get over it. I don't like what the hamster wheel is in retail. Yeah. I don't know. For me, it's just fun hanging out, doing those things that are fun and not brutally difficult. What happened to the guy who jumped up here? I don't know where they went. Doing dailies just isn't fun. You know, I couldn't do that either. I couldn't sell ports or anything like that. I hated AFKing, which is weird because I would jump around like an idiot sometimes in town and be like, yeah, I could be making money, but I don't know. When I played it originally, I would just do BGs all the time. That wasn't good. Not at all. I knew that trap was there and I still walked into it. Okay, there's that guy. Do you think he's got a ranged weapon? Do I see him? He must be in the upstairs, which means he has a gun. I didn't mind dailies. I didn't mind them in Burning Crusade. I think because they were still new and they weren't the most insane thing. Because I think ultimately they had 3 different areas, and even then you could tell it was kind of a bad step. But it was still new. It wasn't too overbearing, and you got you know, something for getting to the end of the Exalted, which was fine. I'm not quite sure how to. Jesus, just walking into every trap around here. My goodness. I didn't mind Burning Crusade. It was fine. The areas were a little cramped looking back, but the thing with that was before they did super servers. I think that's really an important distinction when thinking about, you know, earlier versions. No super servers. Super servers changed exactly how that works. It wasn't built for it, so yeah, it doesn't work. Very important to keep in mind with that. Oh my god, why did I do that? Because I'm distracted. That's what it is. Let myself be distracted. Common computer could handle back then. Yeah, pretty much. You know, another thing I think that a lot of games are getting a little bit, perhaps, I don't want to say wrong, but I don't like it. It's games that have too much going on. Basically sensory overload to just look cool. And I find that a lot of games do that now when you use abilities. They want your character to look just insane while doing it, which I get it. You want your character to look cool, but like half the time there's just too many effects going on that I think as a spectacle, it becomes just a vomit of effects on the screen, which is not good. I'm not a fan of that, you know? Boy, I don't know how to engage this fight. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have no idea how to engage this fight. They're kind of like kiting me out here. We'll just play out this turn, and then at the end of it, we'll make a proper attack here. They must have a lot of gunmen. I mean, I could walk up there. That'd be all right. I'm gonna do that. Oh, is that door not open? Oh, wow, this is gonna be annoying to get to. That's annoying to take damage there, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me, but I even see it with some games that are high action, that they go too hard with like all the stuff going on, that it's cool, it's spectacular, but when it gets recounted in your memory or even thought of after the event is over, I find that none of it sticks out as like a hugely important moment because too much is happening spectacle wise. Maybe it's just my pea-sized brain that gets overloaded immediately. Maybe that's the problem, but it's extreme. It's super extreme how much is going on, and I feel like it detracts from what should be happening. I think it's more fun to have subtle things that you might not see the first time, and then the second time through, you see it, and you're like, ah, there was more to it. From the NES era, I didn't get to play a lot of NES. I did get a Super Nintendo way late into its life cycle. Yeah, I enjoyed, you know, a lot of Super Nintendo stuff. And then that all changed because on the 64, I played a ton of Cruisin' USA and Road Rash 64. That game shaped who I am. I love that game, and it was so basic and so stupid. Love that game.
A new
That may be
round
why,
has started.
possibly. There's a lot of weird things with newer games, and I don't even mean this as like a, you know, back in my day. I feel that it's too much going on for even regular people that are just getting into it. It's just too much. You know, there needs to be more subtlety. Because I feel like a lot of RPGs do this now too, but just character design and character story. There seems to be this huge gap to me that it just feels like they're either super in your face, or it's like a FromSoft, we're not telling you shit, and you can glean a small bit, but it's still just like theory because nothing's concrete. Also, the FromSoft doesn't technically have character growth. You just glean that they had an adventure in the background, maybe. But it just feels like there's a gap there where you're not getting nice, subtle backstories that don't have to be sold to you. But at least something is there. You who I'm looking for? Thanks. Nope, not him. And that one's probably just, I don't know. It just feels weird that they're too specific. It's final flagellation, yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't know. He'll probably get up from that. That's a lot of spear pokes, but you know, he probably fell down early enough to not die. It's weird. It's weird with new games. I feel like, you know what I'm over though? I am over. Well, I guess I've been over them, but I'm over open world games that are open world just for the sake of it. Are you gonna charge her? Oh no, you got charged by her. Wow. I feel like open world happens too often. Specifically the two series that come to mind for me. 3. I'll say 3. It's the Metal Gear Solid series. I love Metal Gear Solid 5. I just want to be clear. I love it, but Metal Gear Solid should not be open world. It shouldn't be. There's just not enough there. I even played Metal Gear Survive, and I don't like that. I didn't mind the game. I thought it was fine, but Metal Gear shouldn't be open world. FromSoft games, any of those games that are like no, I do not like open world for those. I feel like it detracts from what can be a natural progression of the story while still having the pseudo open world. And then Legend of Zelda. I do not like it being open world. I played the first one they did. The second one came out and I went, yeah, I don't care. I couldn't care. I did not like the open world. And, you know, it being more of that, yeah, they had cool stuff. Yeah, I would have fun playing it. I'm just not going to pay for it because it's not going to be a game that will be worth the money to me. But that's a me problem, but I think they shouldn't be. When I played through all the Zelda games and then that one happened, I was kind of like, you know, I don't think open world's there. Too many games are doing it. But yeah, Metal Gear Solid, I hope, well, they're not going to make another one, but yeah, it's, that is definitely one that I don't think should have been it. Let's kill this guy. It was always kind of open world. It was kinda. It's the pseudo open world. The full commit to open world was just not beneficial. It need not be there. I do agree with you. It was always kind of there, but I don't think it was necessary to go that far open world. I can't believe they both hit. That is unreal for my luck. I need to get him trained for his double. All right, hit everything, I guess. Watch someone run up and steal that loot or get in the way. Go ahead and reload. Oh, wait, you can shoot him. Yeah, you're going to do that. Well, you're going to miss, but you had to unlock your way through the world. Yeah, pretty much. That helped. And it did have the open world, but it was still, I would say, pseudo open world in the idea that it almost played out like a Metroidvania where you were like, you got this, so now you go back to that area. With the first one they did, there was only 4 dungeons, which, by the way, that sucked. Hey, thanks for the stuff.
Objective
Okay, that was one of the
completed.
guys. Is that the other guy? I hope it is.
Updated.
Yep. He's coming, though. Okay, good. So she's a little beat up, but I think what I can do is bait him in to here. So he'll try to run to get her, and then just run into the ambush. Why didn't you just leap across, dude? I don't know. After playing them all, I mean, even thinking Majora's Mask, they had the pseudo open world. You had the 4 choices, and that was only 4 temples. But there was basically mini temples, cool things like that. I like the puzzles of that open world Zelda, but I hated a lot of them because they started getting samey. Like, you'd go in and it was like, hey, here's just a thing of strength. Well, I've already seen that. Why am I seeing this? And maybe because I'm snobby, I'm like, I don't want to keep doing the same thing. But I just hated the breaking weapons. I think that's what ruined it all for me, is to make the open world work, weapons broke. And I hated that. I mean, I guess you could say, well, if your weapons didn't break, then what's the point of the open world? Exactly. There was nothing there. You could get fruit. That's cool. It could have been pseudo and you'd done the same thing. You know, just trimmed it all up to be something smaller in stature. Still the same game, to me. I think they go too large when they go open world. They've gone too large. Reel it in. Make it smaller. Make it enjoyable. Every game doesn't have to be 100 hours. It doesn't. I mean, this game's over 100 hours. But the thing with Mordheim is it's built that there is a story, but once you've played a few, you kind of get the idea. The story is an afterthought. I mean, I play for the story. I like going through the campaign, but I play it because I like me some Mordheim. You know, they gave me the sauce and I was in. I was hooked. These stupid dice roll cracks is just, it's too much for me. But the replayability, I feel, is the replayability of open world for me. It isn't there. And I feel like that's what should be there for an open world, but it just isn't for most games when I experience them open world. I think ultimately that is the main thing, is where did my time go? Ultimately, if most of it is spent exploring the world the first time and you will never want to do it again, I feel like that's not a good experience. Whiff. And don't get me wrong, some people like that. That's what they want. They want a one and done game. Like the Last of Us series. And I'm not even saying 1 or 2. I mean both. Those games are not for me. The Walk and Talk Dad Simulator was cute. And then after I thought about it after beating it, I was like, yeah, you know what? That wasn't for me. It also made me, I have almost the same feeling of the new God of War games. Like, I would like to try it, but I fear it has the same thing of I'll beat it once and then I'll never want to touch it again. Because you've seen Boy. And the adventure of Boy. And Angry Man no longer angry. What? That's my target, by the way. That's who I need, and he just ran from us. What a jerk. And don't get me wrong, I know I'm having a lot of complaints about games, but I like a lot of games, and I absolutely love to complain about games I like. That is a 95% hit chance. That is a purple mace. And he missed one. He got ripped off. That is someone I need to kill. That's a target right there. I think when the AI hides it, oh, they know how to do it. Oh, well, we'll get some damage downtown this way. We're probably only gonna get 2 hits, but hey, 2 hits is 2 hits. Just in case. Well, you know, he missed a 95. I guess it meant I was gonna miss one. I like with a guy standing in the open, it's only a 73% hit chance. I forgot to switch him out, by the way. I was supposed to get him out of there. He's meant for B team. He was standing in while we dealt with stupidity. Yeah, some of my favorite games, I love to rip on games I like. Just absolutely love it. It is an enjoyable experience to me. And I get the hit here. And I did. Wow. Barely. Missed on the second one. Yeah, I think my favorite games to rip on are games I like. Oh, I can't disengage here, so I guess I'm stuck in. Oh, is he about to get a turn? Or is that a different guy? Nope, different guy. Different guy, he's over there, not worried about it. 8 out of love. Well, I mean, if you like it, you should be willing to see it ripped down to its spare parts, I would say. Because you like it despite its flaws. Ooh, our numbers are rolling pretty bad. And I find it fun to rip on games, you know? It's definitely a... I would say it's a great way to really break down a game. And if you still love it at the end, go for it. Because I remember... I used to have someone that watched forever ago when I did more platformers and Sonic games, and he lost it the one day because we were making fun of Sonic, and he was not happy. And it's weird because I love Sonic. I like the series. I never played it as a kid, and then I played them all, and I was like, I like all of them. It's fun for me. But he was not happy. He was not happy that I made fun of that. I don't think so, Zeto. Don't think so. Uh-oh. That's a lot of frickin' guys in here all of a sudden. Goes for a kidney strike. Interesting. I don't remember that quote. I don't remember what game that's from. Hey, yay, buddy. You're done. Okay. Yeah, we need to get the kills and get out of here. They're starting to push us a little low, and I don't like it. I have a 6% crit chance on these hits. I don't think I've played Shining Force either. Oh, wow. He might be dead. Oh, he's absolutely dead. Why don't my pants fit anymore? I don't remember why they didn't fit in that game. You can't ask me these things. You can't ask a person why their pants don't fit anymore. That's just rude. Because I like hamburgers. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you taunted me? All right, well, someone else will get you. I think he's dead. Nice. That's not even my target, is it? It's the guy hiding. Yep. Nice. He didn't? have a purple mace? He just had an incredible hit chance. Okay. That's true. Prepare to get shipped on. So we have 2 targets dead. Our guy is downtown here, just hiding away. Maybe I can get him to charge us before we kill that guy. I wonder if I should... He already took his turn, so I think what we can do... Are you not? Actually... Oh, man. Get him then. Let's see if we can get him, because then we could steal his stuff. He's gonna swing. And miss? Yeah, have fun with the quote system. I always forget to turn it on, but, you know, if it's not getting used, I'm like, I ain't gonna use it. We had to do some weird stuff to reach him, but I'm in. I'm in. What? Do I have movement left? No! Dang it. I don't remember what game that was either. You know, if I could have, at the time how I coded that bot, actually put the game I'm playing at the time, that would have been awesome, but... That just didn't happen. You know what? We're just gonna charge this guy, get some more hits in there. He has an impressively... hold on. This is how you can check. Shield. 15%. That's a purple shield. That's a purple shield. Take that. We're taking his stuff. We're gonna try to set it up so we get both in one go. I'm gonna have her disengage. She's getting out of there. You know, I don't remember what that game was from either. I can't be held responsible for that. I had some moments in other games, all right? I played a lot of platformers and I said some weird stuff. I'm gonna go for it. If we could double tap him and get his stuff. I don't want his loot, I just need his other stuff. Second shot. Nice. Wow. Man's up here hitting everything. He hits that too? Wow. Did these get like randomly saved by the bot? I had people that were able to add them at the time. Like if they were a mod, they could add them. And then I had to change it because a few people, because I used to have it so people could put links. I just mod them because I didn't turn it off. We're able to. Yeah, I started adding people to a list that could. I would make everyone do it, like able to do that, but the problem was people would start doing, you know, random quotes, or just quote things that didn't exist. It was weird, and then I was like, well, okay, guess we can do that. Like how this is the guy who doesn't matter, and then, oops, I forgot to run down there and loot. Yeah, you're probably not gonna hit him, but you might as well double swing and then I'll disengage. Wait, let me check disengage. Okay, we can do that. Okay, double swing, then disengage. You should still be able to, I think. Nice double hit. Yeah, we definitely want to get him. Oh no. Is it too late? Yeah, they're gonna leave. We gotta go get that.
Objective completed.
Nice. No self-awareness, no good Pikmin. Ah, they did leave. I wanted his shield. Wonder what game that's from. Yeah, with Pikmin in the title. Who would know? I do know what that one's from.
Your performance has validated the trust Count Vlad has placed in you. Demonstrate your loyalty.
We don't talk about the evil things I do when I play some games.
Nice progress.
Hey, we got a zombie at level 10.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Zombet isn't quite gonna make it. I'm wasting too much time on these missions. It should be going quicker. Not that it matters, but speed isn't the name of the game. You doing to grandma? I'm not doing nothing. There's just a naked grandma running around. That's the problem. I was pointing out a problem and they quoted it instead. You get that? Like, what? How are they not amazing melee? Like, look at that. Like, imagine if you tried to make this unit ranged. You would have bonus points to throw in weapon skill even if you didn't want. Which is unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Like, she should have at least 15 ballistic skill just so you can do it. You're gonna pass out. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out and watching, Zeto. Hopefully we'll catch you around. Have a good night. I'm grading myself along the way. I don't remember what game that was. You know, there's a lot of weird ones. Let's go to 15. Yeah, 15 toughness is so hard to get through. I mean, let's put it this way. This zombie has 273 health. Good luck. Well, yeah, I don't know why it makes you double. I think if it's the same person, it has like, I didn't build anything for it, but it's some kind of spam prevention or something. Maybe my bot can't. I don't know. Get some toughness. We'll get some... Yeah, go with the intelligence. I think 15's a good number. Okay, so we got to cycle this guy back in. Guy's way behind. I mean, I could train him and then fill it out later, you know? Yeah, we have 3 light armors. I wish we had a spear just to fill this out, but we didn't quite get one. A lot of daggers, which I don't like them. Daggers are pretty bad. Where else can you... Like, I'm going to let a hedgehog... I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Race a deer that's holding a rifle. Yeah, I don't. I don't know that one either. I don't know what to tell you, man. It happens. Oh, good. This is gonna refresh tomorrow, so let's sell some of the garbage. I love when there's a sale coming on. I hope it is a sale. That'd be nice. Does everyone have helmets? I think we almost have helmets. We're so close to the B team training montage, you know? Well, not for B team, but you know what I mean. She's almost level 10. I think we'll do one final mission. To be the wing. Wait. Queen of the Tights? Maybe. Maybe. It's hard to say. It's all a mystery. All right, time to see the new shop.
Market stock has been replenished.
A masterwork quality heavy armor. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll keep that one on. That one's actually pretty good. What's this one? Max toughness. That's not bad. Toughness is a little bit of health. Like how it has the same warrior ability, by the way. You notice that? Oh, it's because that one's enchanted. That's why. But we do not have... So do we want 1 weapon skill, 1 accuracy? I feel like that's better than 2 toughness. Even though there's the crit. Why is the thing not showing up? That's weird. I'm laughing at it, but the thing's not showing up. Hold on. Why is my chat window thing not there anymore? What's going on? Chat box isn't working. Why not? It's not showing up? What's up with that? Hold on. I broke it? No, there it is. Weird. Is that always showing up? I looked over and it wasn't there. Wow, I don't remember that quote. That had to be Mordheim. That has to be. Yeah, we're right there at the training montage. You know what I should do? Oh, wait, I rolled over the day. Oh, they have body reconstruction, don't they? What do you mean, Death? Which one? The Triforce and nothing but net? Or do you mean the hitter for a 3rd time? I don't know. You know, it's tough because when we had more people quoting then. Oh, the Triforce? You think? I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be anything. Who knows? I don't want strike teams. I don't want strike teams, please. Yeah, we'll take that. Well, here's the problem. We're about to see how bad this stupidity is.
Exploring one of the city's old residential
swords,
districts,
yeah, well, you know.
quickly discover that you aren't alone. Another warband is looting the nearby buildings.
See, now that
Dispersed
one's
in the
got to be
ruins,
Mordheim.
The scavengers present an inviting target for your warriors as they deploy near your wagon.
We're fighting chaos, I think, or undead. Petru sounds like an undead, but it could be chaos. Nope, it's undead. And the bridge is up. There we go. That's how you do that. That's how you put him in. Let's take a look at the Mordheim. The Wordstone spawns. And it's still the Mordheim spawns, but yeah, we would have to hop down. They're not going to have a lot of range, and they're not going to have a lot of items, so I think we're just going to hop down. There should be a set of stairs. What ain't in there? Be sure to water your genies. I don't even know. You know what? Yeah, because the first one did have the summon. There's stairs in there? Man, there's no way down except leaping. Doors accidentally got closed. Is there anyone over here that would loot it better? Not the zombies, that's for sure. I would love to get that wordstone, but it looks like we're kind of stuck in here. Do we run over here and leap down, maybe? Huh. Wait, I can't hop here? Really? I can't, it just didn't spawn. All right. I'm surprised that he's this agile because we have no agility stat. One agile little bugger. So we were fighting other undead, which is pretty easy to do because they will always have units hanging because they have the low speed, so they don't use them right. But you almost have to prey on that with versus undead because they just give too much value. See, we could. Oh, we could have ran through this building and then go up here and then down. Okay, yeah, we could have done that. I think my zombies will do that. My leader can do that because he's safe on his own. I think that's the way it goes. I think she could follow him up. I think that's what we're gonna do. Like, those two are just powerful enough on their own. They have the build ready, and I think they're in heavy armor. Is she at 50%? Yes, she is. Yeah, these two are ready to roll. And we can get our zombies with that new training. It'll definitely be worth it to give them the training for the extra movement. Watch this not work. I'm gonna spend all this time getting in there and it's gonna be garbage. This is honestly a bad idea because if they manage to track one of the two down without the other one, it's gonna be ugly. They already got 3 word stone. But what happens for them is they never run 5 of the same henchmen. So they're gonna have the fast guys up front. They'll die. Zombies will probably be alongside their leader, who will also be in heavy armor. Almost always they're in heavy armor. Like, it's weird how often they do that, you know? It was like, yeah, heavy armor's the way to go. All right. Who wants to be a gambler? Because, oh yeah, that's the thing the bot has, is it has the thing that, you know what? I think it ignores, or maybe it did have it there. But it hits the YouTube thing on that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start making some short form videos, but what I mean is I'm not gonna put that much editing, but there's a lot of things I'd like to just talk about randomly in a video format, but it's not gonna be 68%. All right, let me look. Look at your stats. I mean, 16 times 3. That's only 48. So you have a base 20% stupidity resistance. Okay. So if we got the final 4, we could add 12 to that, which would put us at 80. That's honestly really good if you have max intelligence. I may just give him the book for those stats, because an 80 is pretty good. I mean, it's gonna suck when I miss it on critical moments, but I'm going to run it. Despite it being the dumbest idea ever, we're gonna do it. You know, another funny thing that I thought about playing was I was actually going to play, or was going to play through the Warcraft 3 campaign again, and then maybe do some, like, the actual online of it, just to try an RTS, to try and, like, practice some of the stuff on it. I thought that could be fun. But I was never sure if people would want to see me try to do that, because it's going to be, like, baseline crappy RTS skills while we try to, you know, learn. But it ended up being that apparently a lot of people are playing. Well, not a lot of people, but apparently some bigger name people have migrated over to playing some of that for some reason.
A new round
Strange.
has started.
At the time of when I'm recording this, if you know, because once I upload this to YouTube, it's going to be completely off the thing of itself. You know, when you get that... Are you serious? You're using archers? Frederick, wait, what? You're using a bow on the vampire leader? What the... Why? But why, though? I've never seen such absurdity before. Do I want to go down and try to grab things? I mean, I was going to run in here and grab some stuff. Is it all the way upstairs? I ain't doing it. I ain't doing that. No way. No stinking way. I think I'm just gonna park right here. We'll just sit like this. I can't wait to have him trained for 6 movement. I mean, I've gotten this far without it. I wonder how insane it would be just to like, well, here's the thing. It's 5% armor absorb, but yeah, I hate to be missing out on the movement. It's gonna feel so nice once my characters are all zipping around. Definitely want to build into it. Oh, come on, zombie, get around that corner. Dang it. I'm just running him up here to take a look. Looks like you could hop down there and then get into it. That looks like a potential way to do it. I think that's our only way to do it. You know what? At a 63, I feel like that's a big fail coming in. Yeah, let's try it. Hey, he succeeded. What a guy. What a guy. We're just gonna hide him over here though. And just end a turn. Because if he hops down, he'll be blocking it. And I need my characters to actually be getting down. Is there stairs in here? Or are we like really beholden to that? Tell if the... Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Look how that's still broken. What's up with that? I don't remember what that one's from either. Okay, there's nothing in here. I guess we'll grab the loot. Oh, formula's not bad. That's a good find. You know what? At the same time, my thing's not working. Something's going on with, my chatbot's not seeing it. So I'm guessing something went wrong with the, Wait, it's not seeing anything! Exclamation point? That's weird. Does it think my channel's just spamming? They're like, nah, you're doing something weird. Like just trying to have fun with a bot. It's like, nah. I don't know how I broke it. I didn't do anything. I don't remember that one either. That one's not exactly a top quality thing. You gonna fight us? Be interesting if he went for it. If he had the belief. Oh, he failed the second one. Very unfortunate. I think you could slink by there. That's a hit. He was going for the word stone to be more precise, but we'll take the damage. See, it'll be really nice once we get the double reload because of how much he can output. Because if you look at how much it costs to reload, it starts at 1, and you can get a -2. So your first 2 reloads are free, which is really, really nice with a bow. Even with a gun, it's really nice because you're only ever shooting that 3 times. Oof. A 1 foot fall was too much for my legs. I'd like to do that, but we're gonna tuck her in here to run around next turn. My man's using a bow on the vamp leader, and then he's in heavy armor. What a guy. So he must be using a longbow. Because a longbow's really poor for your initiative.
A new round has started.
I mean, look at it, my leader's initiative. Having the spear and the shield just puts him super high on the initiative. That's another nice thing of the spear, is just how much initiative you get out of it. I mean, he's not even using anything that... Well, he did get max alertness, but then using the spear is just really nice. I think we'll do it like this. Oh, is that a trap? It might be. It very much might be. Okay, I'll have her figure it out. She should be able to. I think she has pretty good alertness. Zombie? Where? All right, let's hit this. 75. Let's see if that's a trap. If it is, I guess I step on it. Oh, that's not a trap, so we're good. Some word stone, but we can't really go for that. All right. We just set her up as a second layer ambush. Not that it's any good, but why not? All right, this guy grabbed the loot. Now I need to get him out of here. Yeah, just hop down, whatever. Now I'm curious if the other zombie can hop down and do anything with it, but we'll see. No, don't hop down that way. Ouch. We're giving them a lot of free damage on us by being so bad at jumping down, but... Jump down again. I like how they hobble on the landing even when they succeed. The zombies still have like a hobble animation, like, oops. Zombies should not be jumping around. Can you hop down? Oh, good. He can push the other guy out of the way. Might block his ability to move forward, though. I'm pretty sure he's stuck. Yeah. That's okay. That is okay. Still make use of it. Yeah, I think if we could dual wield with the zombies and have 2 maces on all of them, they will not miss. And the amount of damage they'll output is going to be fantastic. And with their toughness being so high, it won't matter. It's going to be so hard for them to take them out. Like, really, really difficult for them to do anything with it. I mean, when I built a lot of my two-handed, like, burst characters, they usually didn't have high toughness. I think the only time I did that was with the Hobo Brothers, with the Witch Hunters. And for them, they had high agility, and I went for sidestep, which was fine, but super risky. I think with them, I could just leave them hanging. Who cares? They're gonna do a lot of damage. Oh man, you don't want to be there, dude. What were you even trying to fight? Got a arrow. There. Not great. Oh, wow! Another crit? This vamp leader is not messing around. Another 10 damage to the table. Oh, good. I can jump down without wasting it. See, he like hobbles, like, ugh. Jeez. Good hit. If he gets a second hit, that's a loot and a hide. And we can just loot almost all of it in one go, which guarantees a punishment. Oh, wow. Is he the guy? No, he wasn't. Yeah, that was a guaranteed punish. I'm just gonna put that thing back. You're not the guy I needed. Pet True. And, some Metropolis man or something like that. I don't know what they said. Madalena Surdugal. Oh, he failed it twice? Oh, well, we're currently in the wrong direction of our chances, but, you know. So we've not seen our target, which is, unfortunate. I don't know if they're gonna send anybody over to look for us. You know, I'm curious. Well, that guy's not down here, but yeah, I'm not liking these failed chances. We definitely need to get that up to an 80 to even feel like it's worth our time. We're just kind of setting up the triple ambush here, because what happens is they'll see her at the lowest health and they'll be like, yeah, we'll go for her. They eat the first one, then they can maybe choose to fight the guy who they don't want to fight, or they'll push for her again, eat the second ambush, and then she probably won't get the third ambush, but it doesn't hurt to use that on a two-hander. Dual wielding for two-handers on a max hero is always really good because you can get 3 hits if you don't charge. That's usually the best way to do it.
A new round has started.
I'm curious about using power charges. You know, I never really messed with it. Oh, why was that 3? Did he hit? He hit me with something that punishes you for delaying. Wow. Oh, he didn't do anything. The guy didn't even show up. I guess we have to approach. Who's this guy? It's a guy who's been there. He's not gonna do anything because he's sitting there in heavy armor. Really good heavy armor. But he's got range 89 to 94 damage though. That is a big amount of damage. That's pretty armor reduction, but still a lot of damage. So we can reduce that down to 40, which isn't actually all that bad when you see it like that. Oh no, this poor guy got the worst buff for zombies to get. Yeah, just move up here and just sit. Just chill. Poor man got robbed. There you go. That should work. I think. How did you get the first turn this time? They must be exact. Did he walk 2 steps and give up? I forget what I was doing, man. Then again, I have an archer sitting up there that's forgotten what he was doing for 2 turns. I do not like stupidity. I am keeping it for the spirit of the challenge. I would gladly retrain rather than use that, but you know what? Pain and suffering is the name of the game. Oh, look at him go. Oh yeah, we can get some free hits on him. Be nice if my other archer shows up so he can get levels or anything, but you know. He has his ways. Is there loot in there? Was something. Was I going for said loot? It was in here, was it? It was upstairs if it was. Which means I'm going upstairs. You don't have a full pack. You do. Okay, good. Well, that's all right. He can look at it. Ooh. That's actually really good. That's 4% more crit. And it gets through dodge, which, you know, zombies don't, they're not that opposed. Oh, come on, man. We're giving him the book. If I'm keeping him, he's getting the book. Can't you jump down? What? You know what another game was that I was kind of looking forward to was Smite 2, and then I don't know, I just never tried it. I didn't want to put the money into it. It's not even a lot of money, but just didn't end up buying it. Then I hear they're laying a bunch of people off. People are leaving. It's like, oh, geez. You know, I might have got lucky and not ended up putting money into it. With the zombie. Should I just go for him? Probably catch the one guy coming out. Hey, look, a zombie. Not the guy I'm looking for, but there we go. This all works out. I've taken all of these missions really slow today. I've very much noticed that. They've all been taken quite slowly. Oh my god! Even did Swift Charge, which I think has an extra chance to hit. Ow! That's 2 purple maces. He did that through 45% damage, or 40% damage reduction. Yeah, he's getting deleted. We're all in on him. There's also no one helping him right now, so yeah, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble here. Unless that guy shows up right now. Oh, he's buffing zombies. Yeah, go ahead and do that, dude. It does make his, I don't know that I do that, dude. Yeah. That's usually the problem. Ah, well, we'll ignore the zombie. I'm not worried about what the zombie's doing.
Has started.
I'll just avoid him. He's gonna walk right away. What's the idol of death down? Like, yeah, that's gonna help you, dude. $80. Got it. Like, this is gonna be so much damage going through that. I like how you can see the word light through the wall. That miss doesn't matter. I was just about to talk about how he's doing way too much damage in a turn. Uh-oh, is that zombie gonna get involved? Well, I think I blocked it up, so he'd have to fight my leader. Or he has to hop to get around. You're not doing that with zombies. I mean, I was, but I mean, you're not doing it and getting somewhere. It's kind of a all or nothing deal. She cannot charge and open up, so we're just gonna in here, start getting a lot of hits. Nice double hit. These are 90s, which is the same as the other guy. Yeah, there's a triple hit. And we get the quad. Wow. Are you a target? He is not. No wonder they blundered him. It's like, yep, whatever. Okay, so what I think I want to do. Try to set up a charge. Can we get one? There it was. It's a very small window. Oop. Careful, careful, careful. There it is. Got him. I could go for a second swing. Yeah, if it hits, he's dead. And he's dead. That's how you throw away your leader. Look at that. Oh, that's a good bow. Now both of our archers have a good bow. Double hammer, not really. Okay. Armor bypass. That's pretty good too. I mean, that's not bad because it's high-end damage. I'm just taking everything. I like getting those too. Man, he was equipped and he's dead. We just surrounded him and he's dead. All right, that's it. That was the threat we had at all. So, yeah, I don't know why they did that. I'm just gonna delay my turn. I'm curious what they'll do. He'll probably run by all these zombies to fight up at the top. You know it? Watch. He'll run by him. There's a fight there. And I don't care that he goes up there. He's just gonna walk out of the idol of death. Yep, there he goes. Charging in. That's a big hit. 70 damage? Wow. That is a lot of damage. You have purple weapons? 77 to 89? Did you get a buff? He has frenzy. That matters. All right, now we get to surround. Huge surround potential here. He's not gonna have a good time. He has some armor though. He did get that armor, which is pretty nice. It is the improved version. Doesn't matter, we're gonna club right through him. He's got way too much against him right now. But that is the exact same thing I'm going to be doing. So, yeah. We're gonna have a lot of damage coming through. Ooh, this could be a big charge hit. Yeah. If we get the double hit, I'm pretty sure he's already dead. Well, he's not dead from this, mind you. But, someone's still got a turn. What I'm thinking is that, are any of these two zombies really injured? No, they're gonna want to run around. They're gonna do the run around. All right. So what we do is just put them right here. Boom. They could get by him if they wanted. They totally could. They won't fight him. 3 in a row? Wow, we need that 80% bad. Holy crap. That is getting absurd. 60%. I mean, we could just probably drop them right now, but I see no point to that. Yeah, let's actually, would delay help? No. Yeah, not really helping. All right, you know what? If it works, it works. And it worked. He's not really the guy who's supposed to be getting this XP, but whatever. We're gonna give him an actual hit chance bow next turn. All right, check his pockets, see what he's got. Wow. He did have good, that is a garbage hammer, by the way. Sword's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Pretty good. I wonder if that would be like a really good way to build it, is have 2 daggers with that 10%. So you get the extra 20% with daggers and then just go all in on the charges. Well, I think it was ambush. Only ambush and Overwatch. But, I mean, you can make that do a lot of damage. Because I don't think there's anything that's just like a flat increase to... Is he going to make that distance? Because that's going to be bad for us. He's making it. She might go down here. She might if he hits this again. That was close. They're all running around with purple weapons.
A new round has started.
Yeah, we gotta keep a surround on her. Constant round-the-clock watch. You know what? Just sit here for a second. Delay the turn, keep that closed. Can't have anyone getting in. Yeah, see, he's gonna show up. I wonder if he could have got through there if we did that. All right. Trying to do a ton of damage to him. I mean, he's dead this turn. There's no doubt about that, but... I mean, my God, that was a ton of damage. That was a ton of damage through that. 72 damage. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna run a zombie around here. We're gonna set Zombed up on a ambush. Yeah, you know what? Just go in here and ambush, and then we'll put another one on that side. Is what we're doing right now. Okay, you're involved in the killing part, so... Did I not see an ambush? There we go. Oh, fail it or don't fail it, dude. You're dying. Yeah, he's having a bad time, and we're taking that weapon. I think I'll still be in the fight, too, which is really scary. I mean, what? We've killed 3 henchmen at this point, and a leader and the other one, so they still have a lot of potential here. Yeah, just do that, because they're gonna try to send everything at that leader. Sure. We just walk in here and do this? I mean, what's his health at? I mean, he dies to zombie, so... Well, he should die to zombie. You are kidding me that that missed. That's annoying. Yeah, there's no way to get in at this point. I mean, there is one opening there, but... Okay, now he's dead. I don't think we can loot him, though. There's too many. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is put him over here just to clog this up. And then our last zombie will go over there and help with the other area, just to make sure no one gets in. We know what they're about. We absolutely know what they're about and what they're aiming for. Buddy, 4 in a row? Really? Come on, man. They want me to fire him so bad. I mean, we basically were doing this with only 9 of our teammates. Now imagine that on a story mission where I need him to be doing something. Oh, I guess we didn't have another zombie to throw there. Oh, well, there he was. He was going in for it. Hey, player, how's it going, man? That's pretty good turn for us. I mean, he's hitting us back pretty hard, too. Got a hammer. They love using the hammers for the... I mean, I get the consistent damage for sure. I understand that. I'm just gonna park her in here. And do that. Hopefully no one will get in there. Yep, they're trying to get in there.
A new round has started.
I don't think he'll be dead from just this, but... Ooh, another crit. Insane what our vampire leader's doing today. It's insane. But going good, just got done eating. That's not a bad time. Oh, what? Oh, wow, he's just dead. Okay, I didn't expect that, but check him. Nope, nothing. Yeah. Okay, so my goal here is I'm just gonna put him right here. We can actually put him to the side of the door. And the reason for that is they can't walk by a zone of control. They can't do that. and it'll still let her out if need be. Probably won't have need be, but, you know, whatever. I actually have a very impressive amount of morale. I think that's a thing with the undead that you can do, is if you have a lot of zombies and high leadership on everyone else, you stay in. You have to eliminate most. Yep, see, the door's locked. Basically. Locked. They're just not getting in. What's that zombie's health at? That zombie is killable. We'll see. If she gets all the hits, he's dead. Got an arrow in his eye. I mean, he's not having a good time right now. If we roll high, he's dead now, but if not, we gotta... Well, I meant high in damage numbers, not high on the hit chance, but... Okay, well, she still got him. Not really the target for it, but take it. Actually, that's probably good to get her to level 10. She's pretty much guaranteed level 10 at this point, I think. Okay. So they got a couple of units running around. I think he was trying to get through, just didn't happen. So who do they have left? They have a zombie who's stuck. So we're basically not getting second. That's just not happening. There. That blocks all of that off. He goes this way. It depends where they'd attack from. I mean, we know it's that guy. That's the guy who's coming in, so... We'll just do this. Just blocks the road. We'll let this guy make his weird choice. That's the plan. Interesting. The other guy's at the end of the turn, which is not great for us, but oh well. Oh my god, he did pass one. I almost forgot about this guy. It only took him the whole round to get over it. The match is basically over at this point, but you know, he got there. He at least showed up. Yeah, you're gonna stay in here. You're not coming out from there until we're certain. And he shows up and his Overwatch misses. 38 damage. Mark of Venom's not helpful, but hey, whatever. Ooh, that's a low hit chance. That is very low. We just take shots like that? Yeah, why not? If they hit, they hit. We're just gonna take him out, and that's pretty much it. We're golden at that point. You hit 2 out of 3, which probably shouldn't have happened because that's not quite right.
A new round has started.
Okay, so you just move up, get some damage on this guy. Oh, for God's sake. What was that debuff? Oh. Wow. Okay. That's extreme. Yeah, well. If we hit half of them, it's still good damage. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do about it, if they're gonna give me those, but... Yeah, well, we got half. We're good. Did I see a cluster? Oh, I didn't. I'm just imagining things? That's weird. Wow, we hit 3 out of 4, so that's pretty good. I mean, even at 90%, that's the typical. Wow, he passed both. I mean, that's not what's gonna kill you, but... You know. Yeah, I think after he dies, they're pretty much shot. See what I mean? He had the same results, even with a 30% difference in hit chance. Let's park one zombie there, just blocks the door off. Bonk. Well, he should live from all of this. He did, and then I think we can loot him. Okay, loot him because I think we're about out of here. Oh no, they're still in, so we have to kill almost everyone. Get his loot. It's not getting it. Well, that sucks. Yeah, can't do it. I did too perfect of a surround. Oh well. Delay your turn, see what they bring. He just had 2 maces, which excited me. What in the world? Did you just park yourself right in ambush range? I'm sure he did. Yeah, he did. Oh, wait, what? How am I... Oh, well. I got that hero pixel where I can ambush him, even though that shouldn't be possible. Buddy, there's so many attacks coming your way, this is nothing. You have no idea. 33 damage with a one-hander, that's not bad. That is not terrible. Well, there she is. It only took the whole map. Wonder what she's gonna do. Can she even reach? Oh, she might charge. Whoa! Going for Zombed, huh? Trying Vital Strikes. Interesting. You only have... Well, no, you should have another swing if you're max level. She did not. Okay. Now the question is, who do we go for? Interesting. She is technically my target. 44 to 49. Stats, 8 strength, 7 strength. So she's doing... they probably have blue weapons, I would assume. Yeah, actually... Yeah. Actually, yeah, those are blue weapons. They've got to be. Oh, wait, we've already did part of our... All right. Just... Nice parry. That's the first time we've been parrying in this whole thing. Hitting for 44 is pretty intense. But it does have armor pen, so that's something to keep in mind. I like how we haven't gotten a crit on the important targets. Or, well, on anyone other than our leader is what I actually meant. I have no idea why I said important. Hey, he actually survived it this time, for once. 82? Yeah, you're gonna fire on 82. I mean, 3 hits would be 3 hits. At this point, we're just looking to get him out of here. Magic resistance 0. Yeah, after all those. Yeah, I would hope. Oh, for God's sake. We'll fire on 64. That's fine. Yeah, I think we'll keep with the plan here where we keep it a little safe in there. Can't risk too much here. We're just looking to finish one off to get out of here. Well, we could definitely go over here and finish him off, and that pretty much guarantees it. Oh, you don't have to be scared, buddy. You just have to be prepared to lose the other arm, I think. I don't think you can. Did you have to crit him? I'm sure our leader just crit like 4 times in this one mission. Oh, what? That is a purple weapon? Oh, okay, we're all in. We're all in. We got to get this kill. 36. Wow. I think we're just going to go for the charge. Maybe it'll hit. It didn't hit. I'm going to disengage just to clear the space. Yeah, disengage. 44 is nothing. All right, we need you to get a lot of pain on her. Oh, there's no way we're killing her off in time. There's just no way. Yeah, she has heavy armor. I think it's... No, it's basic heavy armor. Well, no, it's light armor. It's blue light armor is what it is. I mean, there's potential there to get the kill, but not off 3 zombies. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Yeah, no way. Miss on 81 definitely seals the deal that she's not going anywhere. If they stay, that would be great. No, we have another zombie. We could go in. If the charge hits, we could get the kill here. We could get the kill here. What's their morale at? Wait, do they have a... Do they have anything left? I think they have a zombie, right? Yeah, the zombie we need. Come on, baby. 73. Miss. They're out of here. They're gone. I would have liked to have stolen another weapon, but they're gone. Yep. Darn. My greed didn't come through for me. I guess you could say it paid off. We did not get many items at the end either. Only 3 items. We didn't get the secondary, so that was a long mission.
All mortal flesh must eventually wither.
I mean, we did get some blue weapons,
Only
so I'm not
those who have
opposed to that.
transcended such pathetic.
I'm okay with them bringing purple weapons because that easily puts us closer and closer towards the super zombies. Though I wanted to be maces.
The gods are with you.
Yep, she's maxed. An offensive point, so she's ready for the training. Ben is max rank. Zombed, 10 more XP. Not far off. 2 good missions. 2 secondary objective missions is all it really needs, but... Oh, baby! And now our front line is all in heavy armor. We also got clothes of accuracy, which is really good. We got 3 formulas. Flight's not good. Focus. I don't remember what that one was. Is that the one I think it is? That might be exactly what we needed. They might have given us the best thing we could have hoped for. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, that isn't it. I forget which one it is. Clarity? Concentration, courage, evasion, focus isn't it. Dang. Lucidity. We need lucidity is the one we needed. Oh, did I check the shop? I forgot to. I wish I hadn't. Wow. This is that's good. We'll take that. 2 formulas, protection. That is a garbage formula, by the way. I mean, I guess if you did Web of Steel and got a triple parry, you'd have 15% bonus melee resistance, which is actually okay. But... like, I think if you had the max version and you hit a triple parry, they're just not hitting you at that point, but yeah. Formula of Explorers is okay. You know what? Just buy them anyway, so they're off the table. I think I'll take the helmets. I don't think I need them, but... all right. Yeah, this is a pretty bad round. Okay. Let's go to him. Let's give him the new bow. Oh, he has Bow of Enervation. You are the one without the bow. You've been using a longbow since it's... I think it was our first item, too. Yeah, so we lose out on 4 potential high-end, but 12% hit chance and 20% armor bypass. That armor bypass is insane. Insane. That is just gross. Super, super gross. Because it basically gets rid of that 4 damage. Straight up. It does. Imagine 6 damage. Now, they have to have armor. If they have 0 armor, you don't get a benefit. But most enemies in the late game are going to have armor. Okay, let's put some points in. Do that. Did we even get any points? That's a good question. Ben with the 12-15 special. Zombed is close to it. One of them didn't hit the break point, but that's okay. Our leader is at 15 strength, which we had to do, by the way. That had to happen. She's at it. 15 strength was all that mattered, but he's at 12 toughness too. It's so hard to get through him, and he's going to get a 5% boost. If we had the enchantment, honestly, I think the next best thing would be... well, to be fair, Shield of Shielding's probably the best, but you could go Mark of Iron, but that one you have to get levels to unlock. Iron shows up there. Shield of Shielding is broken. 12 melee resist is insane. That is so much melee resist. Very, very good. Hold on. Where was the one? It was like you get... oh, it was something for shield for sure. And it was like after you parry. Right? Protection. Let me look. So that one's like 10%. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. When successfully parrying a melee attack, gain a 10% melee resistance bonus for 1 turn. Stackable. So, theoretically, if you got 2 parries early on, you would be getting more than the Shield of Shielding. So if you had Web of Steel and like something like, I don't know, 100% parry chance and you got the double, yeah, they're probably not going to hit you. It does scale pretty insanely well, but what tends to happen anyway is most characters that have Shields of Shielding, they will refuse to fight you. Just straight up, they'll walk around you. They don't care. They're like, nah, I see it. I'm not dealing with it. There's no way I'm dealing with it. That's your problem, you know? It is definitely something there. No. There is, you could go, interestingly enough, heavy armor and still have a decent dodge chance. Some of my late game characters have like 115, so if you wore the best, well, that's also because cloth is giving 15%, or a 20% actually. You'd be down to 90. You'd be at 80. Yeah, never mind. That's not. Now, another thing. Let's look at our zombies. Yeah, you now have it. I don't think we got any good one-handers necessarily. Let's look. Yeah, I should sell this Hammer of Conspiracy. I'm never going to put that on a zombie. Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to keep it. There's no need to sell it. That one's not bad. That would give him a normal ambush. An ambush damage, 25%. See, if you would put those with the 10% on it, and then you have it on each, you would have a combined 70% increased damage with the ambush, which is already 50. So it would be a lot of damage on an ambush. It could work. I think there is something under agility that's that prowl. No, I think there was one that was a better ambush. I mean, prowl is pretty good because if you max it, you get the extra hit chance. But I don't think you have one that makes prowl better. That one's just funny. Acrobatic, 30% melee resistance when fleeing is hilarious. Thought there was one. Yeah, chance to hit for ambushes is really good, but not quite what I was looking for. I think there's one for charge. Charge range, charge hit chance, and then charge crit. Like, charge can be insane. You can make range for your ambush, too. Doesn't look like there is one for it, though. I don't think there's one. Oh, there's ambush. There it is. Onslaught. Oh, it just adds parry. It's the same thing. Same deal. There's not one that makes an ambush more. So really, you're looking at. Well, actually, I don't know if ambush gets the 50%. I think it does, though. Because if you look at these that are like that, you'll see it doesn't add more damage when you upgrade it because it's a flat 50%. So if you look at what a dual wielding daggers would be, it would be less damage. But adding 70% damage when you go in on that, that's pretty good. Because I think that's additive, it's not multiplicative. We could only wish it was multiplicative, but it's not. So yeah, you would be looking at 120% extra damage when you ambush for 2, which isn't bad. It's not terrible. It's just hard to utilize all your points doing that. So like full committing to an ambush damage, it's cool, but not that good. Well, we're saying 70% because the dagger and the 10%, right? There's the extra 70. That is a lot of extra damage. I mean, you're basically hitting them with a two-handed double dagger hit. But if you look at the damage of a dagger, the high end is pretty good. It's not that far off. I think it is pretty close. I think a mace technically paces the same as a blue mace. So unless you're doing the bypass and getting the ambushes, the dagger doesn't do it. But it doesn't ultimately matter. It's not a big deal. It's a pretty sizable range. Excuse me. It's a sizable damage range. 10 is a lot. But if you're hitting at max, I mean, it would be quite substantial. It would be 66, 72 per dagger, which adds you up to 144, but then you take 25% off because it being dual wielding. So that matters. Which, yeah, once you take the 25% off of the total, it is a pretty big hit. But you're still hitting for what a normal two-hander would be, and that's on an ambush. So, is it really worth it in the end? Probably not. Like, if we would look at what she's wielding, damage of this, like, technically, A dagger hitting on both would be more, but a halberd doesn't have the flat 25%. Halberd's just doing what it does straight up, and that was considering the extra 70% more damage. Problem. You see the problem there? It just doesn't matter. I mean, I guess the halberd's technically only 90 versus 144. Which would lose what? 20%. It would be 14, so it would be 28 plus 7, 35. So 109 versus 90. So you full commit to using the daggers for a super ambush, and you're gaining 19 damage on the ambush alone. It's not great. It's not that good. It could be a lot better, but the daggers aren't great. The other thing is they do give you a lot of initiative. It is plus 10, which matters a lot. Yeah, I think we could start giving zombies the double, but I think after the training is done, then we give those out. We did get a better shield. We should have, well, we have the spell breaking. Oh, there you go. There you go. You had one. Do we have any more purple cloth? We don't, but you can go agility. I don't want you to go agility. It is melee resistance. I didn't want to level agility at all, which we technically didn't. Just put that on. Why not? Okay, and there should be no points. So how many are not level 10? 1, 2, 3. 3 units of A team are not level 10. So ultimately our final skill points is 28. At it being 6 per max ability, it's 30. It's 30 on the leader, and I think it's 30 on the heroes. 30. So it is 30. You could get 5 maxed skills if you wanted. So for them, armor proficiency, that's getting maxed. They are getting weak spot. That is maxed. So there's 2. We could get 4 max things, and then we will have 6 points, so we can get 3 side abilities. Right? So with 4 maxed, we have the armor, we have weak spot. So we have 2 more things to max. One of them is going to be Daredevil. So that's 3. We can max 1 more thing. That's it. Death Stench isn't bad. I think that's one of them we want. Honestly, I feel like that's one you definitely want. I don't think there's anything else we technically need. Insult's not bad, but not necessary. Yeah, there's really nothing else you need. So you could get anything you want. Daredevil. So I guess Death Stench would probably be the way to go. The problem is it doesn't stack, so you can't spam it with multiple people. So one of them could drop Death Stench down to a basic version just to use it, just to reduce it even further. It's a resistible poison effect, so I think having more spammable versions isn't too bad. As far as active abilities, they have 15 in alertness. Is there anything in there that would be good? Can only be used while not engaged, not stackable. Initiative changes take effect on the next round. Cool, I guess. I don't really care about that. Scout's advice is range resistance. No stances. Can't use those. So really nothing there. There's taunt, which is nothing. There's threaten, which is nothing. Again, I think insult would be really nice. We have a heavy melee group, so we could get insult as a freebie. Death Stench is good, and then you get rank 1 insult. Why not? I think Find the Breach is pretty good. Find the Breach is actually really good because with a spear, we're not going to have a lot of it. So I wonder if we want Death Stench to be maxed for 5% dodge bypass, or we want the 10% armor bypass. Because for bosses, if we're doing it, we want that armor absorption cut through rather than 5% less chance they dodge. Because that's going to add a ton of damage when we hit it. 5% is not a big deal when we're talking dodge. But, you know, that one gives a lot of hit. Insult would be nice. Then we could have Death Stench. We could have Insult as actives. That would be utilizing all of our movement. Or our strategic points. I call them movement points, but our strategic points would be used. Find the Breach is just a lot if other people are assisting, which they probably will be on bosses. So cutting through would be just that much better. You could just add it as that is a 10% increased damage because most targets you're going to be fighting, even if they're in cloth, is 15%. So you are cutting that down, which is big. That is a lot of extra damage. If you look at the spear with that finished build, we're talking potential high-end 50, and then we're going to be dealing with oh wait, there was something I wanted to try. I think it was an active, wasn't it? Oh, we do need Frenzy. Oh right, I'm maxing Frenzy, so no, we can't get the movie one. Frenzy, I have to remember that's there. Frenzy is another one. And most non-combat actions. I wonder, well, Death Stench is a combat action. Insult is a combat action. Yeah, that's worth it. We're going to need that. Because that's going to make Daredevil go up to 155. Yeah, 155% damage. This one's already going off. But 155 extra damage. Yeah. That's a lot. That is a lot of damage. That would be, what? We double it with the 100%, so we're at 102. Plus the 50, which would be 25. So, yeah. You see where this gets insane. It gets kind of insane. So, yeah, Frenzy. For training montage, it is Frenzy. It is Daredevil. It is Weak Spot. And then Armor Absorption because we want to move. That's it. And then we will have 3? No, we'll have 2 abilities we can train as side abilities at that point. Because we're already using 24 of it, so we'll have 2 side abilities. I'm thinking Insult and we could not do Insult. And you know what? No. I was going to say Adrenaline Rush, but you know, as Zeta was talking about it earlier, it could work, but unless you're going to max it, it isn't worth it. So I'm going to say no. Now, is there anything else we could use? Maybe not as active. We do need a final passive, and I think Find the Breach is the way to go. Find the Breach is absolutely the way to go. The zombies don't have any intelligence, so they can't even build. Oh, no, I did get them to 9, so they could do that. Yeah. Which is weird they can build that, but... that's actually super frightening. Underdog. That is a really good ability. 15% crit is not bad. Deep Wounds is an interesting one as well. Break Armor is interesting. Break Defenses just reduces range resistance. That feels like it should remove armor, but I guess not. Fatality is always an interesting one. Yeah, there's not really anything here. Quick Incision's not bad, not necessary. There's really going to be nothing. The last 2 can be whatever. Find the Breach is good. And Death Stench is good. Both are useful. Find the Breach is always good because we often are targeting one person down. Having duels be spread out is often never worth it unless you have a lot of ranged. then you want to plug up everything and then let your ranged people just start taking shots. But this is a heavy melee group. Daredevil's going to be insane. Let me see what she's at level 9, because this is the real question, right? How many points do you have? 20. So she would not be able to get the last one without hitting level 10. As far as these two are concerned, the only thing I care about is their reload. They need the reload, and then they need to go under here. They need channeling. Absolutely. And then there is something that helps them not eat shit when casting. It's not improved casting. No, I think that's it. I don't think you're allowed to get anything else. Wish the zombies could get maxed of that one. Yeah, I guess there is nothing for them. They can get channeling. So they'll get channeling, quick reload, that's 2. They can get 3 more abilities, it's maxed. I don't know what it would be. I mean, trick shooter's always interesting. It's more chance to hit. They do need to go under spells, and they need to get this maxed. So that's 6. That leaves 10. So technically, he could max Rotten Touch. Which I won't do, by the way. That's garbage. It's not worth it. To follow up with that, there's other ones. There's... That one's not bad. Too expensive. Life Stealers, whatever. Heart Failures, interesting. You know, that's not terrible if you could hit that on a boss. That is not terrible. Because if that goes off on a boss, they're going to have a really bad time. Really, really bad. But I don't think we would do that. We're going to go for this and try to reduce their chance. It's going to be a little risky casting. But if we look at this one, what is it at? 15? So if we reduce it, it'd be a 10%. We're going to need to get them a wand or something. Or get them bows that are enchanted with... I don't think we have the one that actually reduces it. I mean, I will put Mark of Focus on those helmets if I have to. 5% is 5% as far as I'm concerned. We have 2 pendants. Pendant is better than Amulet, but, you know, whatever. And it doesn't matter all that much, because if they get hit by magic, cool. Pendant is all alone, fear, and terror. Cool, they're ranged. I'm not putting them in that situation where they have to deal with it, so whatever. Yeah. So we definitely have an idea. So as of zombies aren't doing much. They have 8 points, so they could get 2 other things. I could honestly teach all of them Death Stench. If we're not going to get max Death Stench, have the zombies do it. But what they're going to be getting is they might be getting Embedded Wordstone because that's hilarious. But they'll be getting Knowledge Mordheim. They'll be getting that, so they'll have 2 abilities. So Death Stench is a good one. They cannot do Insult. They need Leadership, and they can't get it. So they have really high toughness. I wonder if... Well, they can't deal with open wounds, so Cauterize actually doesn't do anything for them. That is a wasted ability. Ignore Pain's hilarious. Never getting it. Not worth it. Adrenaline Rush is interesting, but again, unless you're maxing it and going full greed, 1 point isn't worth it. Technically, they could use it and then get an extra swing, and they'll trade out pretty well. Frenzy. They can't do anything defensive anyway, so might as well give them Frenzy. Yeah. So there you go. Easy enough. Walk Speed, Frenzy, Death Stench, probably this other one, the Wordstone thing, because why not? It's funny. They could go with Find the Breach. I mean, Find the Breach is way better. Like, infinitely better. But I may just do this for the fun of it. I'm going to do that for the fun of it. I can't help myself. I got to do it. It gives Wordstone resistance, too, so if they pick up light stuff one at a time, it's not bad. It's not enough, it would only be like a 35% chance to resist on shards. Clusters are just gonna hit you. But immunity to a quarter of all detrimental effects is really, really good. And I'm interested in what it means, so I'm gonna do it. Find the Breach is nice, but first rank's whatever. It's minimal. It's just good for Daredevil because they're talking hundreds of damage, and that matters. Hundreds of damage, way bigger play. Okay, so we basically have an idea here. Oh, we can go to the next week. So with them and knowing what we're doing, I'm gonna do it now. These zombies are getting their training because they'll just have it ready next turn. Yes, I could be using Death Stench right now, but oops, I didn't do that. So it is Frenzy, and Frenzy's another one that's one turn training, you know? Maybe I should just do that so it's locked in and I don't forget it. Yeah, we'll lock it in now. It's 1 day training, do the 1 day training. Glad it doesn't. I'm misclicking on everything. Okay, now they'll have Frenzy. We'll know they got it. We'll know to max it on the ones that can. Good. Let's hit next day. Because I don't think they can train their ability quick enough. I hate that about it. That quick reload is a 2-day thing, but it's quick. They shouldn't have to commit too much, but spells can be expensive training. I think basic spells are even... Yeah, see? Oh, no, it's 1 day. Oh my god. You're learning that now. You're learning it overnight. Good. For 1 day training, yeah, look at that. That was a lot of money committed, but it's worth it. Next day, boom. Oh, and we just got all of our money. We got a Formula of Devotion. Talk about useless. Yeah. Okay, well that was 3 slower missions, but now we have the training begun. And then next day, if I remember, we'll dump the rest of them into Death Stench because it'll be 1 day training. No, I think I'll do Frenzy next. Yeah, because I'll get Frenzy and Death Stench. And then their last one is literally Knowledge Mordheim, which takes 3 days. So the training montage on the zombies are going to be over so fast. Like super, super fast. That I'm pretty sure my B team can be like 2 zombies. And then just a bunch of heroes. And then I can just bring in my good zombies. See, I hate to do that though, because then they bring too much power. I don't want them risking it. A little scary. Yeah, I don't know. I think for B team, how could we do this? If we only do, so 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, we're just gonna have to put zombies in. There's not really a way around it. We're gonna have to field our boys because there's never enough space for a B team. Because by the time you can't put your whole A team away. That's the problem. They're there, kind of stuck in there. We could only have 1 archer and 1 other hero, and then the leader, and then that's 3 of them, and then the other 2 slots are just stuck in infinite training. And if we do that, I could technically put all my zombies away and only utilize 2 zombies? Is that right? Yeah, because I'll have 2 locked in. So that's what I could do. And I think that's what we're going to do. Then we have a proper B team going in. It'll be a very lightweight B team. And yeah. I think that plan will work. It's just our training's going to be quick because all the stuff we want is right there at the start. And it's just amazing. Yeah, have a good night, Greg. Thanks for hanging out and watching, man. And I am done here. I'm just rambling before I'm out of here. Glad you could make it to the end to see my rambling portions. You might have already seen them a lot of times, but you know how it goes. That's how it goes. It always happens with this game. Yeah, okay, I'm done rambling. My plans are clear. We got the frenzy locked in. We're gonna be happy. Or not, it'll be misery. No, it won't. That's gonna be great. I'm gonna be so happy with Daredevil. I can't wait to see the damage numbers. All right, I'm getting out of here, guys. Thanks for hanging out and watching, everybody. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, whichever the case is for you. I'm out of here. Stay majestic.